Okay, that's us. We are live. Thank you once again, people joining all the time. So for those who just joined, my name's James Lavelle. I'll be taking this evening's webinar. And before we get into the information, I just want to give you a little bit of background about me. Maybe the voice will give it away, but I'm from Manchester. I'm 37 years old, and I've been in the industry around 4 years now. And I promise you, this industry's delivered everything that at one point in my life I never thought was possible. More finances than I could ever wish for, more freedom, more time with my loved ones, more travel, more personal development. So whatever you're looking for, I'm pretty confident that you can find it with this industry and specifically this opportunity. So my advice is just for the next 20 minutes or so, just relax, absorb the information. And as I always say, what you do with that information is completely up to you. So, I'll take it back to when I was in school, didn't really pay attention. Maybe some of you guys can relate. I got expelled, I left with no qualifications. Subsequently, I joined the military because I had no direction, I had no structure in my life. So whatever happens going forward, I'll always be thankful to the military. And you can probably see some of these pictures here, a shrine to those experiences. They made me the man I am today. And that was great. I carved out a 15-year career. But in 2011, in July, my little girl was born, and that changed everything forever, because the military to me was a single man's life. And as my girl was growing, I'd split with her mum, and I didn't want to miss her growing up. That's that, you can't get that stuff back, can you? So I was kind of looking for something else, but I had no idea, because all I'd ever done was the military. So I was open to opportunity. Opportunity won't land in your lap until you open to it. It's just how the universe works. And I stumbled on something a couple of years later, 2013. I didn't really understand it all. I just knew that there was ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And I thought, hey, if it's possible for them, then it's possible for me. And I think that's the right mindset to have. And also, what's the worst that can happen? I got started with that business. And even though I didn't have the greatest skill set, I was just literally ignorance on fire. I was just so excited. And I think that excitement carried me forward. Part-time in that business, after 3 months, I was earning twice as much part-time as I was getting full-time in the military. Just consider that. I was in the military 15 years. It took me to accumulate my full-time wage, and I already surpassed it in 3 months. In that company, I hit the top position after 7 months. Life was amazing. I was traveling the world. I was earning more in a month part-time with this opportunity than I was in a year with the military. So it ain't just about the money, but I'm just giving you an understanding of what's possible. It changed my life. It changed my circumstances. But more importantly, it changed my daughter's circumstances forever. So the first person you fall in love with is not necessarily the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. If you're in the same room as your partner now, don't nod your head, because it might get awkward. But jokes aside, it's, that company gave me so much, but I just didn't feel it no more. I wasn't connected to the mission. And this industry, you have to believe in what you're doing. Otherwise, how can you expect other people to believe? So I stumbled on what you're going to see today, Arix, the opportunity company. And I just, in my heart, I knew it was better on every single level. In my heart, I knew it was better suited to me. These were people who I wanted to align myself with. I love the leadership. I love the way they built the business. I love the products. They paid more than anyone else. All these things I'm going to talk about in a minute. So I made a decision. I walked away from a residual six-figure income to start again at zero. A guy who does that is either crazy or he knows what's coming, and I like to think it's the latter. And I'm sure you guys will see why I had that belief by the end of this call. So we've had a great time. That was 18 months ago. But what's more important for you, what's relevant for you guys now, is that the foundations have been laid. We've had some big wins and we've had some experiences. That's business, right? But where we're positioned right now, we just feel like we've got everything in place and we've got systems and strategies to teach people how to win, because that's what this is about. Help people get what they want. And if you guys are looking for something more, then I believe that you'll find it on this call. I believe that you'll find it on this opportunity. So let me share with you some slides, because as they say, a picture paints 1,000 words. Okay, so I want to talk about Arix in a bit more detail, but a little bit about the industry first. So for those who don't know, the industry is monstrous. It's a huge opportunity. It's 180 billion in annual sales. And just to put that into comparison, McDonald's is doing 24 billion a year. You can't walk a mile in the Western world without seeing a golden M. So it's just putting it into comparison, into relative terms, how big this industry is. I don't think many people realize that. And where is Arix positioned in this industry? Well, it's in the top 100 companies worldwide, and there's thousands upon thousands. We've got the Bill of Rights. I'll talk about that in a minute. Number one, compensation plan. When you hear the term compensation, it just means pay. How are you going to be rewarded for your time? No one, but no one pays more than us, and we've just won an award for 2 years in a row. So if you're looking for part-time money or full-time money, just know that you're not going to be rewarded better anywhere else than you could be with Arix. Award-winning products. The Bill of Rights, I'm not going to labour on this too much, but essentially it's legal protection for your business. This is business, and you need to make sure you're protected. Don't listen to what people say. You need to have it in writing. I'm not going to go into that too much, but for me, I was in a company previously where they changed the rules. There's nothing I could do. I had to accept that. That won't happen in this company because there's also certain processes that have to be run by field leaders. In simple terms, as you build the business, it's the reassurance and the security that the rug's not going to be pulled underneath you. So it's an industry first, and I feel lots of other companies will have to follow this in the future. Compensation plan, we pay more than anyone else. Like I just said, it really is as simple as that. Compared to my previous company, for the same volume that I do here, I'm paid 2 to 3 times more, minimum sometimes 4 times more. And again, we can prove that with numbers. So compensation plans are not a matter of opinion, they're a matter of mathematics. And again, one either pays more than the other, and no one pays more than us. Founders Club, this is just one, you know, if you're in the industry and you're a leader, if you're someone who's looking at the industry but you've got big aspirations, again, this is an industry first. We have something called Founders Club, and the top leaders in each market, if you create a lot of business, if you're a good representation of the brand, if you seem to be helping other people outside your organization, then you can be awarded Founders Club. What does that mean? It means that I've built my business over here and I get paid very handsomely by the company, but then they've also decided to invite me to be a founder of Europe. So as Europe grows year on year, they're going to share their profits with me. So I've got part ownership of a company. The beautiful thing about that is that I don't have to qualify for it. I don't have to do anything for it. I've been invited to be part of this Founders Club, and that's it for life. It's also willable to my little girl. So she doesn't even know it yet. Her financial future is secure forever. Genuine legacy wealth. Now, I'm telling you this because I'm just the first one in the UK. And the third one in Europe. Over the next 5 to 10 years, I believe that they'll make a lot more founders. So if you're looking for legacy, if you're looking for genuine residual income, if you're looking for something to secure the future of your kids, then Founders Club could be the thing for you. And I'm going to be honest, it's not everyone's going to hit Founders Club. It's kind of the top influencers, it's kind of the top performers in each market. But if you feel that you could fit that bracket, then that's available to you as well. Okay, so the beauty of Arix is it's phenomenal brands, 6 individual brands with their own marketing, with their own strategy. Skincare, nutrition, Purity, which is air filtration, water filtration, Slenderiiz, Revive, and essential oils. So just think about this compared to other companies. Other companies have kind of one umbrella on all products, but Arix has these 6 individual brands that gives us strength and flexibility. So because they're all independent, if one became in trouble or saturated or something like that, it wouldn't affect any of the other brands. So it's a very clever marketing strategy, and again, something that separates us from the masses. But the beauty of Arix is all these phenomenal brands. But for me personally, just being honest with you guys, the problem with Arix has been all these phenomenal brands, because there's so many amazing products. It can create kind of like scatter focus. So from today, as we launch this new brand next week, we're really focusing on one brand, one product, and one system. And I'll give you the background of why we're doing that. So the obesity rates in European regions have more than tripled since the 1980s. Tripled. Think about that. It's an epidemic. And you probably don't even need me to tell you that, but the stats are alarming. The weight loss industry, because of that, it's worth 220 billion annually. In the UK alone, it's worth 2 billion, and 2/3 of Brits are on a diet most of the time. So can you see how, as well as being a real problem, an epidemic, it's an opportunity for business, because business works like this. If you solve a problem, you get paid. The more problems you solve, the bigger the check. So it really is huge, the problem of obesity and people being overweight, but that conversely means there's an opportunity in the weight loss industry. And a lot of the fastest growing companies in the UK are weight loss. A lot of the fastest growing companies in the world are weight loss, because if you can help find a solution to people, then they're going to give you that money. Now, the problem with the industry, maybe you guys can relate to this, is most people, they say about 95%, within 2 years, hit the same weight or put on even more weight. Why is that? Has anyone even asked that question? Yes, I get that sometimes some people slip into bad habits, but there's other factors involved. The picture is almost incomplete because most of the industry does the same thing. They just dress it up in different ways. Calories in, calories out, replace meals, crash diets. So just think about those three things and think about all the plans you've seen, think about all the plans you've been on, and they're usually based around those two things. So they're very, very limited, and they don't really address the reasons why some people lose weight, because there's different factors of why people lose weight and why people gain weight, but not many people know this. Well, everyone in the weight loss industry is getting these short-term results. The reason they get that because they want you back in, they want you putting your hand in your pocket. Not everyone gets long-term results. In fact, I'm struggling to think of anyone who does, but we do, and that's the beauty of this product. Yes, it's a business opportunity, but the reality of it is it stems from a phenomenal product that's going to have a huge impact on so many people's lives. So it's time for a change. The DNA 24, the day and night advancement 24, as the name suggests, it's a formula that works 24 hours a day. It's a groundbreaking weight loss system. So what's the difference with this? There's all natural ingredients in there, so it's in keeping with our ethos as a company. You know, we don't deal in non-toxic, so we only deal with non-toxic ingredients because that's what Deanna Latson has set the standard with the company. We have a no compromise on quality. So what do these drops do? They reduce sugar cravings, and that's obviously detrimental to people who are trying to lose weight. They naturally suppress the appetite. They rebalance hormones. Think about these products in the industry out there. Does any other product, to your knowledge, rebalance hormones? Because what happens with calories in, calories out, people just tell you, hey, just eat less and then go to the gym, and that's fine, but that has an impact on your hormones. And if you don't reset your hormones, you can be seemingly doing the right things, but you can continue to put on weight, and it becomes frustrating. Maybe you guys can relate. You have to rebalance the hormones. This can help boost your metabolism, healthy digestion as well, so it slows the absorption of carbs down as well. As we know, carbs can be a determining factor in people putting on weight. So there's no crash diets here. There's no replacing meals or counting sins and none of that stuff. It's a phenomenal product and a plan built around it of education and support. That's really important to understand. With the night drops, they help you to get a better sleep. Think about this. Some people don't even know that if you don't sleep well and you stress, the body releases cortisol, which is a stress hormone. For people who are stressed, it has a detrimental effect on their ability to lose weight. Again, the industry don't tackle this. This product does, so it can help you sleep better as well. It gets results for all body types. Again, some of the other products that are out there are very limited. They only deal with one or two factors, hence why they only get results for some people. And it's completely natural ingredients. And you know, after this, if you need more detail on the product, get the person who got you on this call to add you to our DNA 24 First Look group, where there's doctors in there. There's people like Erica Elmott, who's a Harvard graduate. There's people who've been in the industry 20 years, and they're going to tell you about the beauty of this product. They're going to tell you the story, how this product came to fruition, and you'll really understand from credible experts in the industry why we're so excited about it. Okay, so there's average weight loss in 28 days. This is a 28-day plan. People can continue beyond that. But the average person lost 12.7 pounds, 5.8 kilos. So again, that's the average. Some lost more, some less, but I think that's phenomenal. Safe weight loss within 28 days. And considering you don't need the discipline of a Shaolin monk, considering that there's no crash diet in here. But what's more important than weight loss as well is the physical change of the body. You know, the centimeter loss. When you look in the mirror, how you see the change. I think that's a better gauge when you're losing weight or losing fat. So the average centimeter loss for people who are on this program is 27.6 centimeters. Think about that now. What sort of impact would that have on your body shape? What about some of the people you know who may be a little bit overweight and lacking a bit of confidence? What could that do for them? So phenomenal opportunity. So the product is there. Honestly, it's a groundbreaking product. Like I said, not all products are made equal in the industry, and this is the first product that deals with all the factors regarding weight loss and weight gain. So the question to you now is, who wants to earn £1,000 a month part-time? And the reason why we put that figure is some people will earn a lot more, some people less, but for the majority of people, if you can help them earn £1,000 a month, you know, it will have a huge impact on their life. So they've got a full-time income, and maybe they've got no income, but that £1,000 a month can help them take the kids on holiday, can help them save for a house, it can pay the mortgage and have some spends over. So that's why I think it's important to really focus on that amount. And my vision is to help 1,000 people and 1,000 a month over the next 6 months. And maybe you'll be one of those people. Okay, I'll try and keep this as simple as possible, but you can get a 3-pack of this product and you can get it for £199. You can then retail this product because it retails for individual resale at £130. And let me tell you, that's huge value for money because there's no product like this on the market. So if you bought a 3-pack at £199, if you retailed them at £130 each, you would make £764 profit every 4 weeks. So just 1 3-pack a week. Do you know 3 people who want to lose weight and get more confident about their body? On top of that, there's some commissions. So that's the cash you can make in your pocket. I'm not going to go into the maths of the commissions, but essentially you could make anywhere between £92 commissions and £184. For the total amount, if you add that together, if it was the 92, it'd be £856 a month. If it was 184, it'd be £948 a month. And that's before you do anything else. Some people will then build a team and you can earn more off that, which I'll talk about in a minute. So if you're looking for a way how to earn between 500 and 1,000 a month, this is it. It's there in black and white. Because most people in the industry, they say things like, I'll teach you how to earn 1,000, I'll teach you how to earn 500. You'll ask them how, and they won't be able to tell you. This is a simple system teaching you how to do this. Okay, option B, you could even sell it at a reduced rate. You know, you could do an offer for your customers and you could still, you know, get the 3-pack for £199 and you could sell each product for £100. That'd be £101 profit per pack, times 4 for the 4 weeks, be 404 profit. Add some commissions again that you're going to get and you could make £496 profit in 4 weeks or 588. It just depends which way you want to do it. There's there's a multiple ways to build this business, and we allow you the flexibility as the business owner to do it whichever way you want. So again, there's an option B there, which you can pass on some of the savings to your customer. Now, this is the beauty of this industry. I just wanted to put this one slide in. So that's just cash and a little bit of commissions. We get paid in 8 ways with this business. 8 ways you get paid. Like I said, no one pays more than us. But this is what I wanted to show you if you're not familiar with the industry. This is called residual income. So if you bring a team in and whatever commissions they get paid, if they get paid base commissions, they're paid at the end of the week. For example, if they earn 1,000 in base commissions at the end of the week, the company would pay you 15%. So every person who I sponsor or who I bring in, my first level, if you like, I get paid 15% of the activity they do at the end of the week. Phenomenal. The beauty of it is you can bring in as many people as you want. The people they bring in is my level 2. I get paid 10% of the activity they do. Level 3, 5%, 4, 5%, 6, 5%, 7, 5%, 7 generations. What does that mean? It means if you're good, if you can bring people in, support them, nurture them, teach them how to build a business, then as it grows, you'll continue to get paid for that mentoring and support. So I've got 1,500 reps in my business now in countries all around Europe and even beyond that. And every time a product's sold, I get paid a commission, genuine residual income. And I get that because I took the time to learn about this industry and these products, and I've taught other people to do the same. So it's exciting stuff. 7 levels. So how do you get started right now? This is it. Think about this in business. The average UK business costs £90,000 in bricks and mortar. You can get started today with a small investment, but the reality of that investment is very quickly we can teach you how to get that money back, make a profit, and get a free product. And I haven't seen this anywhere else in the industry yet. So just bear this in mind as I talk through this. If you get the 3-pack right now, so you get the 3-pack, $199, we're then going to teach you how to get 2 customers. Do you know 2 people out of all your friends, out of all your connections who might want to lose weight? If you did, then you could retail the product at $130. So that would mean £260. You've made £60 profit. You've now got a product for yourself, so you could sell that and make some more money, or you could get on the product yourself, and you've also got a free business. So think about that. If you get started today, you can get a free business, a free product, and £60 cash in your pocket just for starting a business. So it's a phenomenal system we've got, and that's why it's really starting to grow. That's why people are excited in pre-launch, because they see the beauty of this system, the simplicity, and they see how they can get a free business, a free product, and money in their own pocket just for getting started. Okay, so what else? The power of pre-launch. Look, this is starting to go crazy, and I've been involved in this industry for 4 years. And what starts to happen is momentum starts to build. And, people, they can join whenever, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. But business is about timing and positioning yourselves. And you have a chance right now in pre-launch. This is the last call we're doing to position yourself in this business. You want to be above money rather than below money. And I know you don't understand the way the plan works, but that really is the most simplistic way I can explain it. So pre-launch, position yourself right now. Go back to the person and say, I'm ready, position me pre-launch before it goes crazy over the next couple of weeks. This is simple. Most questions that people have on these calls will be thinking, did it work for you? Can it work for me? And the answer to both those questions is yes. It's worked for us. And like I said to you before, I've been very successful and I'm good at helping people to be successful. Again, I'm not telling you that to impress you, more to impress upon you that if you step into this, you're going to have the right guidance and the right support. Tools and training, I've created a document which is a step-by-step guide of how to attract customers, how to support customers, how to deal with objections, everything you need to build a business. So if you're willing to get started and you're coachable, then you'll have all the tools and support you need. And the question is really, do you know 2 people? Can you get started today? If you know 2 people, like I said to you before, you get a return on investment, you make £60 profit, you get a free business, you get a free product. It really is as simple as that. So my advice is to get your pack and get earning. And that's it for those who are ready to take action. So what's next? Oh, well, that depends on you, right? There's usually 3 types of people on these calls. So there'll be one who it connected, they got it, they're excited, they're looking for something more. They're like, I'm in, tell me what to do. I want to make money, I want to build a business, and I want to impact on people's lives with this phenomenal weight loss products. Then there's the next person who's excited, but you need a little bit more meat on the bones. That's fine. Go back to the person who got you on this call and say, hey, can you add me to the DNA 24 First Look group? And you can learn a little bit more about the power of this product. And maybe that'll be enough for you to help you make a strong decision. And then there's some of the people on the call who'll be excited, who'll maybe see it, but you're just not ready to make a strong decision. And that's fine as well, because, no one knows what people have got going on in their life. If you change your mind in the future, come back to us. We're here to support in the future if you're ready to make that decision. And, I just want to leave it at that. For me, I'm just going to stop sharing. For me, it was 4 years ago. I was looking for something more. I didn't know what, but I just was yearning for a change in my life. I was yearning for more finances, for more time with my kid. I was yearning for development, excitement, freedom, all these things. And I found an opportunity. And let me tell you, it changed my circumstances forever. I lived in a tiny little flat before. And all I wanted from my daughter was for her to have a space to play. She used to look out the window and watch other kids play, and it broke my heart because I felt like I couldn't provide as a dad. And, I found an opportunity and I got to work. And look, it's not all sunshine and unicorns, but I'm just letting you know that this industry can deliver everything you want. I've now moved into the most beautiful house. My daughter's got a trampoline, a slide. She's even got a jacuzzi. She's got all the things that I never had. And how do you think that makes me feel as a father? So my motivation isn't financial. I'm not financially motivated. Of course, I want financial security, but I'm on this call because I want to pay it back. I'm excited about the future. I like impacting people. I like helping people. So we're ready to go again. And if you decide that you want to change in your life, if you decide that you want more finances, if you decide you want to be part of a phenomenal culture and a movement that's going to create, lots of, happy customers and lots of happy reps who can earn extra money financially, then we'll welcome you aboard. And, for everyone else, if it's not for you, I totally appreciate your time tonight. And let me leave you with one thing. I always finish calls with this because it's important. Forget this business for a second. I'm talking life stuff. Don't let anyone steal your dreams. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do anything, and find something that you can be passionate about, because life's too short to get up every day and get sucked into mediocrity or averages. And, this for me has lit me. It's changed my life forever. It's done the same for lots of other people, and we welcome you to be part of that. But if this is not for you, don't settle. Go and find something that can inspire you. Go and find something that can help you build the life of your dreams, because without it, then you're just going to settle for a life without dreams. And that to me isn't the greatest existence. So appreciate your time. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you got value. If you're ready to get going, go back to the person who got you on this call and say, hey, James said I'm ready to get going. So everyone else, enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheers, guys.